we're going to talk about three things you've been writing about quite a bit: peak oil, peak auto, and peak people. And let's start with peak oil. Okay. What is peak oil?
Well, in my realm of usage that I've been writing about, it's the year at which the total amount of production of oil will decrease. So in other words, it's continuing to increase now. And in what year will it start to decrease so that 50 years from now we can look back and say, oh, that was the last year where peak production of oil occurred, and it's been declining ever since.
You're expecting that to be at the beginning of 2030?
2035.
Somewhere between 2030 and 2035?
Right, exactly. And I base that on a number of trends. Number one, of course, is everyone who listens to your podcast, because of the nature of the content, understands that we have to get away from fossil fuels to face the climate crisis. So that is a global consciousness that's forcing us to find alternatives. So that's a definite dynamic. Another dynamic is that the amount of clean energy has gone up 25 to 30 times since the early part of this century. And it is also much cheaper than fossil fuels, certainly oil and coal. So that's the second trend. The third trend is just what is going on in the automotive sector, which is a double-digit part of CO2 emissions in the conversion from internal combustion engines or ICE vehicles into EVs or electric vehicles. So all of that's coming together, and it's targeted that in this year, 2024, we're starting to plateau in terms of the amount of fossil fuels used for electricity. So we're already at peak oil relative to electricity generation globally. But of course, we have all these other things that we live on fossil fuels with. So my sense is that all of those trends will, and I don't want to be wrong because I'm off a year, but I really think it's going to happen between 2030 and 2035.